Okay. So welcome.
Thank you.
So today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about custom apparel. We are doing this research project with Hanes Company, and they're launching a custom apparel website. So we're just sort of trying to see what the market looks like, what people are interested in, etc. So when I say custom apparel, what I mean are t-shirts, hoodies, and other athletic wear that someone like you could create and print through a website. And you'd be able to like upload your own personal design or design it on the site. Something like what clubs or sororities, like something that order. So are you familiar with this?
I am,
concept?
yes.
Great. And as I said, Hanes is launching their own version of this type of site, and it is Hanes, a brand that you're familiar with.
Yep.
Fantastic. So, have you ever purchased from a custom apparel site?
I have.
Great. What site did you purchase from?
I used Custom Ink.
Okay.
So it was for my last job. A lot of people in the Houston office were really big runners, and so we wanted to have kind of a branded dry fit shirt that we could use when, you know, my bosses were running the marathons and stuff like that. So that was kind of my main experience with that.
So was it like a company branded shirt? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so why did you choose to order from Custom Ink?
They actually had a pretty easy upload process. Some of the other sites that I saw allowed you to submit your artwork, but not necessarily like see it before you uploaded it. And it was our first time doing it, and we kind of just wanted a relatively cheap option just to see if we even liked it. I mean, they didn't really have the type of shirts we were looking for, because my bosses were kind of looking for like Nike or Under Armour, but we found something just to test it out to see if it was a good concept. And they actually, you know, were really responsive in terms of, you know, getting back to us quickly with, you know, I think they have a process where they send you the actual PDF before you pay and stuff like that.
Nice.
So something like that, if I remember correctly. So.
Very cool. And so do you remember like how you learned about Custom Ink? Had you heard about it before? Did you search for it?
It was a Google search, to be honest. Yeah, because I kind of did, I think I searched custom dry fit shirts or custom sports shirts or something like that. I tried to do something through like the Under Armour website itself, and they didn't really have that option for it because we only were going to order, I think, 5 or 6 or 8 at the time, but most, you know, kind of large retailers want you to order you know, upwards of 20 to 30. So
can you hold on a second?
Sure.
I just realized there's no computer in this room, so I'm not sure how we're recording this.
Oh, okay.
Other than on here. But someone should be able to like
no worries.
I'll
dig into this now.
This is gonna work now.
Awesome.
So we actually have a computer.
Yay.
Oh boy. Sorry for that little mix up.
Okay. Let me eat my breakfast.
Sorry. Okay. Hold on, I'm just gonna check and make sure that they can hear us in this room. And then we will keep on keeping on.
All right.
I might have you repeat.
That's
the
fine.
last
Yeah.
question. Oh, cool. And Mitch can hear me. So,
Okay.
we are ready to go. Okay, so you've already said that you've used a custom apparel website before. But could you just repeat what you said before? Which site have you used and why did you use it?
So I used Custom Made,
Great.
and it was for, at my last job, a lot of my bosses run marathons and do triathlons, and so we wanted kind of a dry fit sports shirt with our company logo for them to wear. And it was kind of more of a trial run because we've never had anything custom other than like pens and office stuff.
But you
and
saw this,
so-
sorry to interrupt you, but you saw this as more as like a promotional item?
Yeah, I think so. It's just
Yeah.
more of, if they're gonna be having this effort to, run these marathons and things, might as well just have the company
Yeah.
logo, on them when they're doing
Yeah, so how many did you order? Do you remember?
it. I think, so we had 5, I think we had to order 10. I think that was the
Oh, okay.
minimum. And there was only 5 of us in the office, but we gave some to the wives, and we ordered different sizes because I wasn't sure
Yeah.
how these shirts, and some wanted tanks and some, so
Yeah.
we just kind of ordered a mix. But that was kind of one of the reasons I chose them, because they had a smaller minimum order quantity, and this was our first time buying it, so I didn't want to buy 30 or 50 shirts that we didn't end up liking. So I ended up, I had never heard of them before. I did a Google search of kind of, custom sports apparel, and I think we had wanted to go through Under Armour or Nike, but you have to order a lot, and they're very expensive.
Yeah, they're pricey.
So yeah,
Nice.
that's why we ended up
Okay.
with them.
And I know you already said this too, but I'll have you repeated for the kind of people on the phone. And that is, how did you learn about customing?
Just through a Google search.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you, did you talk to other people before you ordered and be like, I found the site, just to get like validation from people? Or?
Not really, actually. Just kind of, I think there were maybe some online reviews, but I think at this point it was more of like, who can get it to us the cheapest, the fastest, so we can see if this is something we actually want to move forward with. And I sent around the links for that site, and I think maybe 1 or 2 sites, I can't remember the names, to my bosses before I ordered, and they said, oh, I like the way this one looks better, so that's why we ended up ordering with them.
Cool. How would you describe your experience with customing? Did you think it was really easy and great to use? Were there sort of pain points through the ordering process?
No, I thought it was really easy to use. I'd never designed a custom shirt before, and the interface is really easy. I mean, I think the most time I spent was trying to figure out what type of shirt we wanted, but once you figured that out and, uploaded the logo, create the positioning and getting the size right was super easy. And you can, push a button to get to the back side of it, and you can see a 360-degree view, and it was really simple. And then I think they sent kind of a PDF final proof before, I think before the order goes through, after you pay, you have to sign off on that, which I thought was great, just in case last minute
terrible.
you're like, this, because I think what happens is you do it on their site, and then it goes to their designers, and then they kind of create their own, what's actually going to be printed, and then you can see if anything's grainy, because our logo was gray and orange, so that could have presented some problems. So I liked that they were, I think they got back to us either later that afternoon or the next morning.
Oh wow,
so it was really quick. Yeah.
Oh nice. Okay.
And I think I maybe even had an issue with one part of the logo that they fixed really quickly.
Oh, nice. So they had really good customer
They
service.
did, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And was there anything about the experience that you didn't like that you would change?
I I feel like we had an issue with the shipping. I think they either shipped it to like the wrong address, or they shipped it where we had to sign it and no one was at the office or something like that. I remember them coming kind of late, so that was a little
Alright.
annoying, but it's not like we were really waiting for them for an event or
Yeah.
something. But other than that, it was good. And I mean, they didn't really have the high quality shirts we were looking for, but again, like
because you were looking for like Nike, Under Armour sort of thing.
But again, I mean, the guys liked the shirts. I mean, I think they would have wanted, you know, to take it a step
Yeah.
above, but we didn't have to spend that much just to try it out. So,
Do you remember what brand of T-shirt you actually ordered, or like what sort of brand you may have ordered?
Oh, it's like the name of an animal. It's like badger dry or something like that. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
So it was, I think, kind of the
But it was like a tech, like polyester shirt.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so let's imagine for a second that you are in the market to purchase